Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor but kind-hearted woodcutter named Jack. He lived in a tiny cottage with his mother, and they had just enough to get by. One day, while Jack was out in the forest chopping wood, he stumbled upon a strange, shimmering bird lying on the ground. It was a goose, but unlike any other goose he had ever seen. Its feathers were a brilliant golden color, and its eyes sparkled like diamonds. Curious, Jack carefully picked up the goose, and it immediately began to squawk and flap its wings. Jack tried to calm the bird, but as he held it, he noticed something incredible. Every time the goose flapped its wings, it left behind a trail of golden feathers that glimmered in the sunlight. Jack was amazed, but he didn't want to be greedy. He gently tucked the goose under his arm and decided to take it home to show his mother. "Look, Mother," he said as he entered the cottage. "I found this strange goose in the forest. Its feathers are made of gold." The mother, equally astonished, admired the golden feathers. "This is a treasure, Jack, but we must be careful. We shouldn't take advantage of such a gift." But Jack, being young and curious, couldn't resist the idea of gaining wealth from the golden feathers. The next morning, he went into the village to show the golden goose to the townspeople. As he walked through the market square, everyone stared in awe at the shimmering bird. Word spread quickly, and soon the king himself heard about the golden goose. The king, eager to possess such a marvelous creature, ordered Jack to bring the goose to the palace. "I'll pay you handsomely for it," the king promised. But Jack, unsure of what to do, hesitated. The king, noticing Jack's uncertainty, added, "I'll make sure you and your mother live a life of luxury forever." Jack, tempted by the king's offer, agreed to bring the golden goose to the palace. When they arrived, the king took one look at the bird and demanded, "Give me the goose." But as Jack reached out to hand the goose over, something unexpected happened. The golden goose squawked loudly and flapped its wings, causing a burst of golden feathers to fly all over the palace. The feathers fell on the king's servants, soldiers, and even the royal court, turning them all into golden statues. The king, frightened by the goose's power, tried to order his servants to get rid of it, but the golden goose refused to leave. Every time it flapped its wings, more golden feathers fell, turning everything in the palace to gold. The king's crown, throne, and even the walls of the palace shimmered with gold. Realizing that the golden goose was too powerful to control, the king begged Jack to take the bird and leave. "Please, take the goose and go," he pleaded, his voice trembling. Jack, seeing the chaos the golden goose had caused, decided it was time to go home. He carefully took the bird and walked back to his cottage, where his mother was waiting. Though the golden goose had brought unexpected trouble, Jack and his mother were grateful for the riches it had given them. The villagers, seeing Jack's success, began to admire him for his kindness and humility. With the wealth from the golden feathers, Jack and his mother were able to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. Jack learned an important lesson. Sometimes, the greatest treasures come not from gold, but from the kindness and humility that we show toward others. And so, Jack and his mother lived happily ever after, and the golden goose became a legend told for generations in the village.